at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's got some space here. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot.
What the?
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
What's that?
Taylor Peoples-Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Oh, my
And
God.
the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra
on, bro? I can
Blankenship
feel the
is up
fucking
and good.
controller.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Throwing on first down is Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Lance. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Bengals hit 9-3 here on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Lance.
Oh, my God,
He rifles
bro.
one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of He's had a heck of a season.
Pretty
You're
solid
fucking
run here
right.
on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it
Good
happens in
fucking
the game.
runner.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Going through
Second and
game.
inches is
Bad.
oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Ooh, that was gonna be pick 6 anyway it go though.
And the Bengals
That was gonna be pick 6 anyway it fucking go.
That felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake.
Nothing saved you on that
Points
one.
because they're inside the red zone, so you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Lance. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remember when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just...
How that motherfucker make it to my safety?
For a Chiefs touchdown.
This dude made it to my safety, bro. That ain't even real.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A shotgun give to Fournette. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Get the fucking ball!
They took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Done that game, bro.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt.
Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Now a give, right side. Jet. And some room to roam now.
Boys only run OP plays. I'll beat your ass in the playoffs.
53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Glass. And he wisely will throw that one away.
You ain't good, bro. You ain't no passer.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Bengals are going to take over once again.
One-trick pony.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. Lance going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On play action, Lance. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And Lance now to throw.
Oh, how you missed that?
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. And we are keeping a close eye on his catches. A really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyreek Hill, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
On 2nd down now. Jet. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Off the play fake. Glass. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. Jet will get this up to about the 44. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Glass. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Off play action. Glass. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Glass. flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Lance looking to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, my God.
Lance throws the interception, his third. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And Lance will try again on second down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. The tight end in motion right. Again, it's Lance. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. From the gun, it's Lance.
Oh.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Lance now on third and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Darren Waller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Santos for the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball.
Bro.
Try to get momentum back.
Why are my dudes not running, bro?
I think you're right about
This is
that, Brandon,
stupid. Why they not running?
I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Running on first down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Glass. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Man, these dudes not
He's
running,
out of
bro.
bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain
Yeah,
it.
right.
In this case, they gave
Fucking go to this
and didn't get
stretch.
it back.
96 yards rushing.
Oh, you fucking got. This game dead, bro.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Having trouble here from the 1. Couldn't pass it in, couldn't run it in. Now what?
I'm going to channel old school coaches right now. We're just rolling up our sleeves. I'm yelling at my guys, go get it. You're the 1 yard.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3. Blankenship out to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Lance. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Glass. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped.
Pump me there.
It's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt.
Bro.
And now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Play action, now it's Lance. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw. Lance. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Oh my God.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and it will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Bro.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Jet. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Fournette, a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a give right side. Jet. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Right back to him on first down. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's across
good
for
play.
a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that
What my linebacker doing, bro? That's the middle of the field. Like, you got safeties behind you.
From the other side. No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and did not have their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Hey, what y'all doing, baby?
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their head. He's got a man.
Damn.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.